Hey guys, it's Ross going on the Space Couch today. I'm going to be reviewing this, The Chemickal Marriage by G.W. Dahlquist, the last of the Glass Books trilogy. So, this takes place about 5 weeks after the end of the Dark Volume. Celeste is in the city and she's hired some people to find out what's going on with the Cabal because they all seem to have gone to ground. And she still believes that Svensson and Chang are dead, although of course they're not, this being the Glass Books trilogy. So, it's not that long before her and some of her men find Svensson in the city, where he's also been doing the same sort of thing. So they team up again, which is great. And then they all go up to Raxford, to the Zonk armaments factory, to break in and see what's going on there, what sort of stuff the Comte / Robert Vanderhoof have left behind. And they find Chang as a prisoner there, but he's been experimented on by Vanderhoof, and he's had something implanted in his back, some kind of glass. And while he has been a prisoner there, they've been, like I said, they've been testing stuff on him, so different types of coloured glass for different things rather than just the standard blue glass. So anyway, they all escape because with Celeste having absorbed the Count's book, she kind of knows his plan, so she also knows like the schematics of the place where they are, so they manage to escape and they go back to the city. And the city is a complete tinderbox. Loads of unrest. The nobility and the aristocracy and the government are basically ground to a halt because with the upper echelons of the Cabal gone and Vanderhoof in seclusion, nothing can happen. Trade and industry is ground to a halt. So they're trying to figure out what they have to do. The Contessa, she had given, I think it was to Celeste, another piece of blue glass. And in that blue glass is the Contessa's memory of seeing one of the Comte's paintings, The Chemickal Marriage, which this is named after. It's basically, it's like, there's the bride and the groom. The bride is painted white, she's got feathered mask on, but the face is that of the Contessa. The groom is black, it's just painted black. That's for, like, I guess the corruption of the of death and all that sort of stuff. And he's holding this like red glass ball, his foot is in the earth. It's all like loads of symbolism that you expect, but that painting has since been destroyed, so this is the only memory of it. So they all see it and figure this is the Comte / Vanderhoof's plan, but what does it actually mean? So for most of this book, about the first half, they're all together for a change rather than being all split up, but of course they do all end up getting split up by the various forces working against them. Celeste comes across the Contessa and they end up having an audience with the Queen. And the Contessa prompts Celeste to basically tell the Queen that Vanderhoof is basically trying to seize control of the nation through his various underlings. So the Queen's having none of that. The others, they're also having their own adventures in the city, figuring out what's going on. But they do all end up back at Harshmort. Individually, and then they all meet up back there to try and put a stop to the plan. But both of Celeste and Cardinal have been captured, so they're now basically the bride and the groom in the Comte's plan. And basically, he's going to use his machines to transfer his essence from his glass book back into Chang, but the corruption of that book will be passed into Celeste and she will be destroyed. So she's the pure, the white, he is the black with the corruption. It then shifts over. And then, of course, the Vanderhoof body will be dead and he's willed all of his stuff to Chang. So they have to try and stop all of this, and it's the big climax at the end and all of that, and it's absolutely fantastic. Contessa gets stabbed in the eye during all of this and she flees. The Cabal is basically defeated. The three of them, Svensson, Chang and Celeste, their names are all cleared. During the process, which Svensson had to oversee, he switched things around, so the corruption passes out of Celeste from the glass book, and Chang is made whole. His book is put back into him, and the Comte's book is destroyed, and he is gone permanently. So it's great, absolutely loved it. ends with them basically, Chang and Celeste are going to just go travelling together because obviously they're kind of in love with each other, even though she's the most debauched virgin in history. They could never marry, of course, because of propriety. But Svensson is going after the Contessa because he's found out she's heading off to Cadiz, which is where the Cabal also had some other stuff going on. But that is where it ends. But yeah, great book, great series, thoroughly enjoyed. I might do one about the series in general in due course. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this. It's a great, ripping yarn. Thoroughly recommended to you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.